There we go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another weekend edition of the literal walkthrough for Guild Wars 2. For those not familiar, this is just there's a walk setting in the game, and I'm going to see if I can get through the game by just walking, not using the default running. Some waypoints will be used, dodge jumping will be used, but there's a limited amount of doing that you can do, so I can't just like dodge through the game. And on the weekend edition, unlike the weekday edition, the amount of time that I'm streaming is variable. Just depends on how soon my family wakes up. On the weekday edition, I usually do it for about a half hour to an hour before work, and weekend So when last we left our hero, let's see, we had taken care of almost the entire northeast quadrant of Diessa Plateau. Oh wow, I'm batting 1,000 here. The goal, of course, is to try to get high enough level to start being able to do story again. So we can get back to it. I do believe that the story is unlocked at level 30. Expecting. It normally takes longer. Okay, here we go. Okay. First things first. I want to toggle the lock. Today's stream might not last long, it sounds like. Sounds like someone's starting to stir. While I'm at it, we've got the magic pipe, let's get that. Let's get these pumping out. Any art of wars needed? We've got 3 bounties stacked, so we're good there. And now that I'm not in the area, everybody's porting. I've got some junk in my inventory. Sweet, sweet coffee. For all those true coffee drinkers.
We've begun an assault against the Flame Legion. Join in!
You've begun twitching a lot. I kind of need to, I don't know, lay off the caffeine there, dude. That one was a little much. Now, as I've mentioned in previous streams before, this broadcast is usually done within a few minutes of me waking up. So, I'll usually be a little groggy. Uh, Sometimes I'm just like babbling to myself about things that don't matter, or things that do matter, but there's nothing I can do about it. Who knows? Anyway, just fair warning. I'm half awake. I'm working on that being alert for the day kind of thing. And what better way to do it than to walk through a video game, I guess? Either way, as long as the coffee's flowing and the games are running, I'm a happy camper. How interesting, though, that I'm just so happen to be walking through a fall-like area. Well, it's fall. Autumn, as some might call it. That looks like the entrance. Oh wow, I got dailies to do and all that. I showed my wife a browser-based game yesterday, and needless to say, it's a little addictive. It's a lot addictive, actually. We left the thing because you don't have to. Uh, you don't have to actually play it for it to work. It's kind of weird like that. But it's also one of those where you can see progression happening, so you kind of want to leave it running. Genius, really. If they would advertise anything besides their own products, they could make a lot of money as this thing goes through. And there's an article on, I guess, PC Magazine or something like that. Oh hey, 19
By
and 19,
Raven,
I've got
there's
all
no
the
end to
waypoints.
Tyria.
Well, there is. It's pretty massive though. Wait a tick. Oh man, I missed out on the event. That wasn't quite what I was going for. Yeah, I thought you were an NPC. Wait, what? Oh man. And apparently I wasn't paying attention to the fact my caps lock was on. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Well, at least there's some silver ore for me to go for. But after the event that just popped, it's gonna be kind of hard to sabotage anything. good guys, as it were, just managed to cap this area. Oh, there's a vista there. Okay. Time to kick all the invited. Except for the one. Kinda hoping he'll come back. And now let's look at the on sabbatical. You kick. Hate to have to do that. We used to run the guild on a strict no kicking policy, actually. It was one of those things where, you know, as long as you wanted to be here and we weren't full, we didn't care. Funny thing with that and an MMO, new member comes on board and they see a bunch of folks who haven't been online ever. You know, all their offline time is showing as unknown, and tend to think you're a completely inactive guild. Go figure. So you can't, and they would leave. I mean, people who might have turned out to be awesome contributors, just gone. So recently we had to implement the 6-month boot unless you make it up in the ranks. You know, we're trying to keep some part of the old ways, as it were. So if you're active enough in the guild to at least make night, and then you're like, man, I want to try other games, we'll still keep you around. And by that same coin, though, if you didn't chat, you didn't talk, and you just kind of went, and we're done with the game, you got 6 months to log back in before you get to boot. There's a thing here. Something tells me I want to go into that thing. Something also tells me that I don't want to be wearing any gold rings when I do. Oh man, where did I go? There are things happening and I'm not entirely sure I like them. Oh wow, I'm only down to a couple points of interest. Toggle the lock. Oh! Okay. Okay. You know, everyone that's been wanting a port, this is where it ports to.